As the case count for COVID-19 continues to climb nationally, so Rayong, the neighbouring province to Pattaya, has seen all pubs, bars, schools, gyms and any form of recreational venue closed across the whole province as of yesterday, the same day that 56 new cases were recorded, bringing the total for the province since the weekend to over 150 verified cases. Cause for concern has been raised since this morning when reports from China verified by their own Centre of Disease Control now finally see true figures released from the Wuhan epidemic at the start of the year. Those indicate that the case count there was in fact 10 times the originally claimed number, due, they claim, to previously unrecognised asymptomatic cases. As we've continually reported, asymptomatic means that a person shows no symptoms but is a carrier of the virus. And it's now clear that those who are asymptomatic are in all likelihood the most dangerous to other people, and another good reason to adhere to the mitts, masks and meters rule here. Nationally, yesterday's count was 155 new cases, of which 10 were quarantined on arrival, the balance spread across 46 provinces. The government spokesman said that we're currently under what he described as moderate control measures, and he suggested that were we to remain at the same control measure, we could be looking at 8,000 new cases daily. He also inferred that a stricter level of control could reduce that number to lower than 1,000. That in itself is an indication, perhaps, of plans afoot, and certainly of the gravity of the situation. With casinos and gambling illegal in Thailand, it's common knowledge that underground gambling dens do and have existed. A national clampdown is now underway. And in Bangkok, following the Rayong debacle, 94 people were arrested at one illegal betting centre in the capital after the CIB raided the address. It appears, though, that they continue to operate elsewhere too, even as legitimate businesses in the capital, such as the entertainment districts Nana and Cowboy, are closed down for health reasons. As the extremely powerful lobby group for the Thai Hoteliers Association pleads for the government to suspend their bank debts for 2 years, reduce interest rate to just 2%, and subsidise 50% of the monthly staff salaries to support their industry, which may be well deserved during this crisis, other much smaller businesses without clout wish for the same. As an example, and it's the only example I can give you, this radio station, which for 10 years has been current and legitimate in its tax payments and is now working with a reduced team, is seeing income reduced considerably below its outgoings, yet doesn't qualify for any subsidy, and so-called government-guaranteed loans are not available from the banks to us. Fabulous has survived the COVID crisis so far from every satang of savings being thrown into the pot. That can't last. And like many small businesses, we wonder if there will be a government programme to ensure survival for all. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, the city's reported as quiet and lonely following outbreaks of COVID in our own region. Beaches remain open with strict distancing of deck chairs being enforced by City Hall, dancing is prohibited in all venues, and all shops and malls have ramped up safety and sanitary standards. This as our province reported a further 12 new cases as of yesterday, bringing the week total so far to 36, of which 22 are reported from Banglamung, home to the city in the east side. As of yet, there's no lockdown or closure of bars. However, all must be closed at midnight, and for music fans, licenses for late music events have in many cases been limited to a cut-off time of 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve. There's no regulation or control of travel to and from the region, though, and many hotels are still reporting bookings. Yesterday's news on 103 listed several venues within our city which were previously potential hotspots for COVID. That's available on our YouTube channel. More have now been listed, and anyone who visited these places should keep a keen lookout on their health, and if they spot any of the COVID symptoms, seek medical treatment. They are a Mukatar buffet on the Khao Noi and Khao Talo area adjacent to the railway at any time between the 17th and 25th of December, Tempo on 3rd Road on the evening of the 25th of December, Banglamung Post Office in Nuglua on December the 22nd in the afternoon, and Chalerm Krung Vintage 90 in Nong Pru on the evening of December the 18th. And finally, good news, if it is good news, as the plans set up prior to the epidemic for free tolls on the motorways are now in effect. Your journey, however short, is free through the New Year period. And congratulations to at least one nightclub as friends on LK Metro, where the club has been made super COVID friendly ahead of New Year's Eve, when they will have a special guest DJ for visitors. While dancing's not allowed under current regulations, the beat will be in every heart of those attending, as DJ Master D heads up the night. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters. Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. From all of us at Fabulous 103, stay safe.